Ali, let me just look at my script. Yep, here it is. Ansu Fati makes the difference again.
Yes, he does. It also helps that Dynamo Kiev has Mykola Shaparenko on the field because he was the MVP for Barcelona in that he had chance after chance after chance in the first half and was unable to convert. And Barcelona, yes, they had a lot of possession, and at times they looked a little bit more dangerous, not only with Ansu Fati on the field, but also as Ousmane Dembele came on the field and made his first appearance of the season. His speed was a difference maker for Barcelona. We always complain about Barcelona not having enough speed, enough transition. Well, they did with Dembele. And in the end, Barcelona do just enough. Ansu Fati with a great finish. It wasn't an easy finish. The ball bounced up high for him, and on the volley, on the turn, he was able to put it away. 1-0. And at this point, I think we all should just lower the bar of expectations for Barcelona. If this was the Barcelona of old, we'd be saying, what a struggle this was against Dynamo Kiev. Incredible, the roof is caving in. Well, the roof may be caving in regardless, but guess what? You'll take the 3 points any way you can if you're Barcelona. Think about the momentum that you were carrying into this game, or lack thereof for that matter. Lose against Real Madrid in El Clásico. Lose against Rayo Vallecano. Tie at home against Alaves. And here you go into Dynamo Kiev hoping that you can get 3 points so you can stay in the running for Champions League and get out of the group. So you'll take the 1-0, you'll take the saves of Ter Stegen, you'll take the struggles that you had at times, and then you'll take the goal by Ansu Fati and go on, take your flight back to Barcelona. 3 points, it's all that Barcelona was looking for, and that's what they got.
Ali, of course, when these two teams met a couple of weeks ago, there was a different man in charge of Barcelona. Have we seen any real distinct changes under Sergi?
No. I mean, look, it's the same set of players, it's the same set of circumstances. Perhaps you have a different feel about the team because you don't have to answer questions about Ronald Koeman. I think it was important today that away from home against Dynamo Kiev, without Gerard Piqué on the field, without Sergio Agüero on the field, and in the well-documented struggles of this team, that they were able to get this result. Now, I am not going to go as far as to say, well, look, this team looked much improved today. There was something special about this Barcelona group. No. Some of the younger guys continue to impress. I thought Nico Gonzalez was good today. I thought Ansu Fati, of course, scoring the goal is important. Gavi played well for the time that he was on the field. Dembele coming off the bench made a difference. But overall, it's more of the same stuff for Barcelona. Sometimes it's a lot of possession, not enough creativity, and then at times defensively, they are going to leave a lot of space and there are going to be mistakes. The difference is that Dynamo Kiev was not able to take advantage of those mistakes, and whenever they did have a shot on target, Ter Stegen made the saves.
Gab, would it be fair to try and spin some more good news for Barcelona is that Bayern Munich have qualified? Obviously, Barca taking on Bayern in the final round of matches. Bayern will already be home and host, top of the group, you imagine, by then. They will be very much hoping they'll put out a weakened side, given this Bayern team, I think it's fair to say, are the best in the world at the moment.
You know, were it anybody else, I would say sure. Of course, it would be great news, you know, because most teams in that situation would rest people up, put out the Muppet Show. But this is Bayern. This is a team that's convinced that the way you respect your opponents is by going and walloping them as much as you can, as hard as you can, for as long as you can. So I wouldn't take anything for granted. Yeah, Bayern don't have much depth. But you know what? They're out of the German Cup. I don't think they've got some great urgency to go and rest players. Even if they do change things up, I don't think they're going to let up at all. So whatever happens, whoever's in charge, because remember that when we next see these guys in the Champions League, it's going to be after the break. Maybe Xavi will be over after leaving Al Sadd. Maybe won't be. I think they're going to face a tough test. And Benfica won't be easy either, obviously.
No, but it'll be a huge test, won't it, in week 5? Kind of a winner-takes-all, almost, Ali, situation as Barca take on Benfica.
Right, and this is when perhaps we remind people of what the game looked like against Benfica away from home. It was a disaster for Barcelona, perhaps a low point this season in that, okay, if you lose to Bayern Munich in Champions League, look, maybe you didn't belong on the same field, maybe that was a setback, but you can live with that. Losing in the manner in which you did against Benfica, that is one of those that you just kind of go, oh my goodness, this is going in the wrong direction. And so, but here it is. a home game against Benfica, and this is really where you decide whether you advance or do not advance. And I guess if you're Barcelona, after losing the first couple of matches in your group stage, then the best thing that you could hope for has happened, that you won your next 2 matches against Dynamo Kiev, that Benfica struggled along the way, that now you're in second place and you hold the cards. It is up to you. At home, Camp Nou, against Benfica, if indeed you're serious about advancing in this competition, this is a game you should win. Then again, this is also the same team that I've been telling you, you know what? Even though there's been some struggles, you should be better than Rayo Vallecano, and you haven't been. You should be better than Alaves, and you haven't been. So there are reasons to be optimistic if you're Barcelona, but then there's the realist in me saying no game for this team for the foreseeable future is going to be an easy task.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.